Hey everyone, welcome back to UK Cop. Hey, we expose police misconduct and keep public officials accountable. If you're new, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our next breakdown. Today's video comes from Reggie Photo, and it's a wild one. What starts as a calm chat near police site turns into a full-on debate about filming rights and authority. Let's jump straight into it, because this one gets heated fast.
Have you done training today?
Yeah, it's just training.
Has it been alright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could I ask why they're dressed in the different uniform that we don't normally see?
I'm not too sure. That's not us. No.
Oh, is it not police?
No, I think that's the army. I'm not too sure.
Alright.
Couldn't tell you.
Oh, brilliant.
We don't train with them, so we've got all different sites.
Okay.
I'm not too sure where they've come from or who they are.
Yeah.
It's not a net issued uniform at all, is it?
No.
You never have to wear that.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just interested. We're like geeks, really.
Yeah. Okay then, thank you very much.
No worries.
You take care.
Buckle up, everyone. What begins as a light, friendly audit quickly takes an unexpected turn. The cameraman strikes up a casual chat with officers in training and immediately notices something unusual. A uniform that doesn't match official standards. His curiosity sets the stage, exposing uncertainty within the ranks about what's actually regulation. The exchange stays polite, but there's an underlying tension, the public calmly holding authority to account. It's a slow build that makes one thing clear. This won't stay casual for long. It's about to become a lesson in real accountability.
There you go, all right.
How are you? You okay?
Yeah, they're alright. What are you doing down here?
Pardon?
What are you doing down here?
Oh, just chilling.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Just saw you filming, that's all. We're just curious as to why.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just having a look round, that's all.
Okay.
Oh, they can get that.
Right, okay, look, sorry, chaps, right, this is how it works. This is a very big police space.
Yeah.
It deals with a lot of stuff, alright, so there's going to be security issues in and around it. If we see a couple of people filming, it makes us suspicious. Now, you might be completely...
Stop there one sec. No. Stop there one second. She needs to tell me something first.
You might be...
Whoa, hold on. No. Hold on.
Reason for what you're doing.
Listen.
Why we're talking to you is because it makes us a bit suspicious.
Suspicious is not a crime.
I'm not saying it is, but it makes us a bit suspicious that someone's filming this area because it's so prominent as a police site, okay? Which is why we're talking to you. So I'm
Sorry
Martin.
to interrupt you.
This is Alex. Not interrupting, I'm Martin, this is Alex. We're from the Mountain Branch, and this is why we're talking to you, okay?
Okay.
So if you could just give us an explanation
No, first,
of why you're doing
would you like to tell us something?
Can you just answer my question?
No, it won't go any further until you tell us something. You need to tell us something.
We really need you to answer.
No, we don't answer questions on a public footpath.
Okay.
If you tell us something first, we might have an amicable conversation with you. Have you got something to tell us?
Go on then.
Have you
Have
anything?
I got something to tell you?
Yeah.
Moments later, the tension builds as mounted officers approach, suggesting his filming is suspicious. The auditor stands his ground, calmly reminding them that suspicion alone isn't a crime and that public spaces are open to everyone. You can almost sense the officers trying to reassert control while realizing they're on shaky legal ground. He declines to answer questions, turning each exchange into a quiet demonstration of rights. His composure is steady, his reasoning precise, showing that knowledge can be the strongest form of defense. The scene plays out like a strategic chess match, every move calculated, and the frustration on the other side beginning to show.
I told you what we've got to tell you.
You're on about us recording, and you've got to tell us at the first available opportunity you're recording us.
Let's start in a recording. NSPC body warm. Start recording this. Start being recording syndrome. Oh, right, okay.
That's why we interrupted you. It wasn't being ignorant or...
My colleague here is just letting you know about the...
Right,
Fantastic.
okay.
So,
Did you know about this?
just before we continue with the conversation,
Yeah.
is there anything you want to say to my colleague on that matter?
Yeah, okay, yeah.
What, that you're being body worn videoed and recorded?
Yeah.
Have you read what it says?
Thank you.
Very briefly, yeah.
Well, this one, you're wanting something from us,
Yeah,
but you
yeah.
need to at least...
No, that's
100%.
okay.
We're not running away or anything like that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so we've got over that matter.
Yeah.
So we're just literally having a look around. If we find something, let go of this, please.
Yeah, okay.
And if we find anything interesting on our day out today, like the horses and the training ground that you've got here, we're making a video. That's all.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Is that for anyone in particular?
Just for us.
Just for us.
For your own
Yeah.
benefit?
And who are you guys? When you say us, like what?
Members of the public.
As in,
Just video makers, members of the public, whatever you want to call us today. We've got no title.
Who watches the video?
Well, that depends who we show it to.
Oh, that's what I mean. Like,
do they get posted online, or how does it work?
Well, it depends. If I find something of like a house fire or something, I might sell it to a newspaper. If I find a police station with some training going on, I might show it to my...
Thank you. So the fact that you've got that and you're got that in such a sort of like show me state means you've been stopped before. Do you film?
You guys film us, but we're not allowed to film things that we want.
Yeah.
No,
we're not saying you're not allowed
you're not allowed. What I'm saying.
We just want to have a chat
Many
about
people
it.
we're not allowed.
But this man's attitude, come on, like we have to listen to him. We could. That also, he's got information there. We can actually walk away from you.
Yeah,
if we're not being detained.
You're not being detained. No.
Well, we can just walk away now. But that we want.
You could do, but then that's going to make us be even.
It doesn't matter. Well, then you're going to follow us back up the road. You just need to have a better approach next time. I think so. I think so.
I do agree to disagree. I think that.
You was very polite. What I'm saying is the attitude. We must understand. We don't have to understand anything. We just, if we're doing a lawful activity.
To go anywhere, we've got to understand each other, haven't we?
The standoff grows tenser as he calmly reminds them that filming in public is entirely lawful. The officers claim they're only being cautious, but he dismantles each argument with clear reasoning and confidence. He explains that his goal is simple: to document public areas and promote accountability within authority. The dynamic shifts once the officers realize that vague security concerns won't intimidate him. His understanding of the law forces them to adjust their approach. For the first time, they begin to listen rather than command. What started as a confrontation gradually transforms into a real-time lesson in accountability.
Let's forget about
it. Depends from what...
You've got to understand, in this day and age, with everything that happens, if we see people filming prominent buildings and stuff like that, we're going to be suspicious. That's a normal thing to think, isn't it? Okay?
But in our eyes, why would you walk by something so interesting and not get...
No, I totally get that.
Yeah,
I totally get that.
We've got 2 points of view, and that's what we're talking about, and that's what we're trying to bottom out.
That's understood, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
But prior to that conversation, we don't know that, do we? Prior to stopping and chatting to you, we don't know anything about this situation, really. So until we learn more about the situation, a bit more about what you're doing and why you're here, then we'll kind of be a bit more like, okay, that's fine, or maybe it's not fine. But until we ask some questions and have a chat,
the guidance says that we don't have to account for what we're doing in a public space. So basically, if what you deem is suspicious just by having a camera and pointing it at your building from an outside perspective, we don't deem that as like, because we're not doing anything like out of the ordinary in regards to suspicion.
We're just have a conversation, can't we? As like
you can, but the guidance does actually say that about social media vloggers and stuff, it basically says that we should be just left alone.
Okay, but we are allowed to have a conversation with you.
You can have a conversation, but the reason why I was interrupting him is because I couldn't help over here. You're putting your body cam on, right?
Okay.
And you're quizzing us about using the same device. Oh, all right, we're not pointing it at you in particular.
It's a sensitive police building. That's
sensitive.
You know that,
it's like that's like Johnson's baby cream, isn't it? You know, everything's sensitive these days.
But you must understand the way the world works, yeah.
Well, no.
And obviously, people want to film police buildings, police vehicles for not very good reasons, for not very nice reasons.
Well, we don't know about that because we haven't got that
hostile reconnaissance. Even though you might not be doing that, and you might not have that mindset, and that might be the furthest thing from your intention.
This is the moment the audit truly shines. The officers insist they're just doing their jobs, but the auditor calmly cites NPCC guidance, stating that vloggers and journalists should not be interfered with when acting lawfully. His composure and preparedness are flawless, presenting facts with confidence and evidence to back them up. Then he turns the tables, pointing out that they're recording him without giving proper notice. And finally, he delivers the knockout line: "If this were hostile reconnaissance, we wouldn't be showing our faces." The silence that follows says everything. Logic just outmatched authority. A true mic drop moment that no script could capture.
Yeah, but hostile reconnaissance, is it usually done in this way, that we've got our faces uncovered?
All sorts of ways. There's no way it's not done in this way or that way.
But it's not usually done in this way, is it? You know, but basically we've walked past God knows how many cameras, and there's that many cameras today that are auto recognition, for facial recognition. So we believe, when we've been in the town and everything like that, I reckon the police already know who everybody is anyway, because we haven't haven't hidden ourselves by coming here.
But the thing is, as a police officer, you can't sit back on your rest on your laurels and think, oh, another police officer might know that, because they might not.
But how about
work on might? You've got to kind of look into things a bit more, otherwise we wouldn't be really doing our job properly.
Yeah, but your job is to tackle real suspicion and prevent crime and stuff like that. But here, there is no issue.
Real suspicion, then that's fine, isn't it? But until we talk, we don't know that, do we? We don't know that from a distance. We'll just look in until we chat and go, hi, how are you?
Chat. It's just
then obviously we learn more information. Until you glean that information as a police officer, you're ignorant, and you can't stay ignorant. You've got to look into things.
No, but I don't like to be told like we must understand. You know, like why are you here? It's like if you can have a conversation, like
fair enough to explain to you why we're doing what we're doing. That's just us being upfront and honest and saying, right, this is where we're coming from.
Yeah, well, like I say, there's no suspicion.
No, that's fine.
There's nothing that we're doing that should raise suspicion for you to challenge us filming a public building that's paid for by the taxpayers.
I would come and have a conversation with anyone, member of the public, that I saw hanging around and filming outside a police building.
You would?
I would. Just have a conversation.
Well, why don't you...
There's nothing wrong with me doing that. There's nothing illegal about me doing that. There's nothing...
There isn't, no.
...untoward about me doing that. That is just purely me as a police officer doing my job.
Okay.
And if I wasn't doing that, I'd be neglecting my job. And
is there no chance that you could just read the NPC guidelines on and then that should...
doing that.
And if you read that, the guidance says if we ain't raising suspicion in regards to the things that you mentioned, hostile reconnaissance.
Yeah, no, I can see that now,
you know,
because I've stopped and chatted to you.
The big T word, you know, and all that stuff. If we don't appear to be that, and we're actually filming openly, and we're, you know, we're not secretly doing stuff, then, you know.
It doesn't have to be secret though for it to be suspicious.
Miss, I don't think, the way we're acting and hanging about for a long period of time, we're not in a rush to go anywhere.
No.
I don't think that's how someone would operate. And we're being totally honest, and we're filming.
I think there's a car just going to come out of there. Do you want to just...
We're filming for our own recreational...
At this point, the officers realize they're not dealing with an ordinary bystander. This is someone who clearly understands the law. The auditor begins discussing facial recognition, citizen journalism, and how true transparency strengthens accountability rather than undermining safety. He stays completely composed while they struggle to defend their overreach. Each time they press, he calmly redirects them to policy and public rights. The exchange feels tense but measured, like a teacher guiding students through their own misunderstanding. Even the most skeptical officer starts to relax, proving that calm, factual dialogue can carry more power than a badge.
I totally get that.
Yeah, but there's a story as well. Are you aware of the story of the petrol bombs? Pill cars been set alight by... We read a story online that there's a pill car has been set on fire by constables on training. And they would use the word like a drunken...
Right.
It's an investigation, so we can't speculate to say. You know, we just wanted to get a story of the whole place. You know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's a famous place. This is where you do a lot of your training.
I don't think, to be perfectly honest, you're going to see a lot from where.
Oh, we are. We're going to get a drone up in a minute.
You're going to get a drone.
Yeah, a drone's going over.
Okay. Right. That's probably not going to help the situation, is it?
What do you mean? Hell, what?
Because
being honest,
that isn't ideal, is it? You putting a drone up above a police premises.
Well, we can do that, yeah. Okay. I'll just check the area, because we basically go off.
Have you got drone with you?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's in my bag. So we just have to stick to the rules ourselves, you know, because we got the CAA, you know.
What do you use? Is it YouTube or mainly? Things go out these days, don't they?
Maybe Tinder. You never know.
Maybe Tinder.
Whatever that is, I've just heard it being floated about, you know. So yeah, basically, in this area, there's no restrictions for drone flying.
Okay.
Speed limit's 15 kph, so it's got to be under like 26. So we're actually in good territory for getting it up. Because I bet it looks a lot better from above.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get much this afternoon, to be honest.
Pardon?
You're not going to get much.
Well,
The auditors shift gears, revealing they're also capturing aerial footage with a drone, and they know every regulation under the Civil Aviation Authority inside and out. The officers sound a bit uneasy at first, but the auditors quickly reassure them, clearly explaining their flight zone and operational limits. The tension softens as the conversation drifts into light humor about the horses, noise levels, and drone safety. It becomes a moment of genuine dialogue, a blend of professionalism and respect that completely dissolves the earlier tension. By staying calm and informed, the auditors transform what could have been a confrontation into a thoughtful exchange. The officers, now at ease, start to see them not as agitators, but as knowledgeable citizens exercising their rights.
The horses have gone. We don't want them to be scared, do we? Or would they get scared by a drone? That's a good question, actually. So, if there was one...
So all the work our horses do, a drone they'd be fine with that.
They'd be fine with that?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Would they?
You go, we'll go back to
No, I'm putting my drone back up.
You can't. You got
I
to show
can.
the horses.
Because we don't come really close anyway. We're up in air, like,
Yeah.
but the sound of it, would that not scare them? Ah, brilliant. Bingo. Right, Lovey, thanks for your time. CO424. But yeah, just if you ever speak to people in the future, just try and warn them about the body worn, you know. Because it is important.
Are we going to work out who these chaps are? No?
Unless you want to tell us who you are? Do you want to tell us who you are? I don't think
Am I
so.
obliged to, sir?
No, but if we start, yeah, I'm not too far about that, mate.
Well,
Look, thank you. Sorry, that was rude. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
It clearly
yeah.
says.
What we think, mate. Yeah, I'm not worried about what that says.
You should be.
No, I'm not.
It's going to help you.
If we think that you're up to no good, then we'll detain you under Section 43 of the terrorism.
Crack on, sir. That's the end of our conversation we're having with you. That is like that. That is. I wouldn't talk to him. I wouldn't talk to him.
Make sure I'm out. You're not detaining me or anything. I'm not detaining you. No. I'm worried about you taking over. So anyway, just if you want to read it, am I out your shop?
Go on, yeah. Go on.
If you want to read it, it's got lots in here
Can we
about.
get the others over with radio?
What for?
I'm just talking to my colleague, but thank you.
Wait.
If you feel the auditor's behaviour may represent a genuine security risk to personal. Section 43 of the Terrorism Act should be used as a last resort, only when reasonable suspicion exists. You should consider other possible remedies such as the Antisocial Behaviour Act 2014, if applicable.
Thank you for familiarising me with that, but I'll do what I think's right. And
So, do you suspect us of being a terrorist? Whoa.
Well, that's what I'm working out.
There
That's
are no
what I'm working
powers
out.
prohibiting the taking of photographs, film or digital images in a public place, therefore members of the public and press should be not prevented from doing so. Their images, we need their cooperation with the media and the amateur photographers like ourselves. They play a vital role as their images help us identify criminals. We must acknowledge that citizen journalism is a feature of modern life and police officers are now photographed and filmed more than ever. Unnecessarily restricting photography, whether for the casual tourist or professional, is unacceptable and it undermines public confidence in the police service. Once an image has been recorded, the police have no power to delete or confiscate without a court order. There's so much guidance been issued by the NPCC which is in our favour. We're citizen journalists, we're out creating content of anything we find interesting. I've already mentioned to you next door also with the conveyor belts.
I get that. All right,
so my friend, we've told you far more than we need to and you're still going down Section 43.
The fact that you're carrying that round with you tells me that you get stopped quite a bit.
Yeah, we're trying to stop it, mate.
It doesn't have to be that way, though.
100%. Okay.
We don't trust.
He's not
We
gonna
don't
go
trust.
this.
We don't
not
trust
going to let this
road
go
constables.
on. Okay. Al, what are you saying, mate?
I think it's fine.
Okay. All right. Thanks for your time.
Right, hold on then, please. No, you've upset me.
I don't care.
You can understand.
I'm not here to upset you.
Yeah, but can you understand why it might be? Because you've gone too far, mate.
You was perfect, like.
You haven't been detained. We're having a conversation. No one's sworn. No one's
we
raised
could have
their
said
voices.
from the start, nothing to do with you.
If you're that easily upset,
but we didn't. And despite us going out of our way to tell you more,
2, 3.
He's still going on about Section 43.
If this lady wasn't here, you'd be rogue today. You would go rogue.
After we've been so reasonable with you.
Okay.
You would. Honestly.
Just when it seems everything has settled, one officer suddenly escalates the situation by invoking Section 43 of the Terrorism Act. The auditors immediately respond, quoting the NPCC memo word for word, exposing the misuse of authority right there on camera. You can sense the discomfort as his female colleague steps in, preventing him from taking it any further. The auditor even thanks her, recognizing that she just stopped an unlawful search. It's a rare display of calm under pressure, composed, confident, and unshaken. The contrast between her professionalism and his aggression perfectly illustrates why understanding the law and staying calm makes all the difference.
If we'd used that power, but we haven't.
You were very close then.
You stopped him.
We're just talking about
You actually stopped him.
Yeah.
You saved us.
We have a thing called discretion, so that is an option. But we're just having a conversation about it.
You actually saved us from being searched.
No need to be upset.
Honestly, Livy.
Okay.
Well,
You actually.
We've explained ourselves really politely and really thoroughly.
I'm sorry.
I've got to thank you, miss.
So-
You saved him from searching and handcuffing me, perhaps.
We need to get our horses back.
Get him gone, please. This guy's not bloody trustworthy around
must
me.
understand his frustration
We're not
there.
getting anyone gone. We just got.
You were so close. You said get the others out the van.
You don't know why I said that, and I did say that for certain reasons and different things like that. But it doesn't matter, okay? The whole point about this was to keep it calm and try and find some middle ground.
We was calm when we was on our own, filming, until you come over.
Likewise, and we're all human. Do we agree on that? Or do you want to argue about that?
Well,
we are all human, so let's take that as we are all human now. We agree on that.
How do you know what I identify as?
Thanks for your time, all right?
Thank you.
See you later. And I suspect I'll see you around.
You won't.
Okay.
You won't see me around.
Take care.
2, 2, 2, 3. We're going to go to the Terrorism Act there. I love your shoes, sir.
So close was he, eh? To using Section 43. He even asked his colleague to get the others.
And if that lady actually stopped him from abusing laws, didn't she?
Yep, she certainly did.
As the encounter comes to an end, the male officer makes one last attempt to maintain control, but the balance has already shifted. The auditors have completely turned the situation around. The female officer's timely intervention prevented a serious mistake, and the cameramen walk away freely, composed and confident. Their quick debrief afterward says it all. You actually saved us from being searched. It's a mix of gratitude and quiet victory. The audit wraps up with mutual respect but a clear win for public accountability, a powerful reminder that knowledge, composure, and truth always prevail. Like always, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the next one.